Guys, so I've been thinking about doing this for a while. This being make a little bit of a video to say how much you all meant to me this past year. I started off the year I started off the year having a bit of a tough time. Um, I was dealing with like friend issues and last year of high school, and it was just not fun, and I still hadn't really gotten a grip on my mental health. And then, well, okay, end of 2012, the movie came out for Les Mis, and right before that, I started to get back into musicals because we had just done, I guess it was Oklahoma, and it kind of reminded me. I was like, oh, right, I like musicals, which I had kind of forgotten about for quite a long time. And so I went on Tumblr, and I already had a Tumblr, but I really didn't use it much. But I was like, I wonder if there are people out there who like musicals. So I found people who like musicals, which was really great. And I kind of joined that part of Tumblr, and then the movie came out for Les Mis, and I ended up getting They Die Holding Hands as a URL, and all of a sudden, my blog just exploded, which was crazy. I mean, I had 15 followers at the beginning of 2013 January, and now I just reached 2,500, and that's more kids than go to my college, which is, I mean, I have a small college, but still that's I can't even wrap my mind around it. And I was thinking back today about the place I was at the beginning of this year. I hadn't yet gone on meds. I was still in high school, and I just was not doing well. I didn't have that many friends. I maybe had two or three. And even then, those friends were just like there. We didn't really, they weren't, deep friends, emotional connected friends, emotionally connected. And then everything changed when the fandoms attacked. And I ended up following like an original group of people. I think it was like Annie, Caitlin, um, who else? Shash back then, Lindsay, and Liz, of course, and all of those people. And it was on a very superficial level, like the whole fandom. It was very much based around the movie, because I had read The Brick before, but it was like 3 years ago. So then I was like, maybe I'll read the book again. And then I started following people who were into the book, and I realized, wow, this is like a big thing. And so over the course of the year, I gained so many followers, as I said, and my life just began to completely improve. I realized my gender identity, which had been definitely an issue for me beforehand, and I was very reluctant to think about it. I was like, no, no, I'm definitely cis and I'm definitely straight. I mean, I came out in February as queer, which is weird to think now because wow. Because now I'm just like queer as hecky, but yeah, like, oh man, Tumblr just completely changed my view of things. And along the way, I met some incredible people. Not only just like awesome blogs, but like some of my best friends, like people I legitimately consider my best friends, Amanda and Theo, and God, there's just so many people. And then in August, I mean, there was drama in the fandom, and it was really. I debated leaving. I really did. I was like, this is stressful. But then I ended up just unfollowing a ton of people and refollowing other people and getting more into, the meta side of things, away from the whole sexuality debate and engineering and all that crap. Like, I just got more into, cutesy fan fiction and like cute pictures of ER kissing, and it was really great. And then in August, I saw a message on my dash that was like, I'm thinking, like, what if we actually did, like, vlogs from the perspective of, the characters? And I'm just like, whoa, that's so cool, but I can't act or write. So, do you want help organizing things? And it turned out to be Cheyenne, who I'd never talked to before, ever. And now we talk all the time, and we coordinated a project with over 80 people involved and 600 followers on the official Tumblr, and now I have really close friends in of the actors and some of the writers, and I actually act in it, which I didn't think was a thing that I could do, but it is. and it's incredible, and I actually did a thing that, like, made a difference. I don't know, now this video is 5 minutes long, and no one's probably watching anymore, but I'm just, yeah, fuck. I don't know, I just made this video because you all have been there for me all year, even people, like, beginning of the year, if I remember I was sitting with my family and I was like, oh, I have this blog. Like, I didn't tell them the details because gay sex, but I was like, oh, like people actually like me on here. And my dad, I was like, oh yeah, someone sent me a message saying I was nice. And my dad laughed out loud because I was mean. I was a really mean and bitter and cynical person at the beginning of this year. Like, I don't know if you guys saw those selfies that were going around of me, but like, beginning of the year, my neutral face looked so like downtrodden. I was just not having a fun time in my life. And now like I actually just like naturally smile all the time and like am actually happy and generally happy with myself and like feel good about things. And I know that's not completely because of Tumblr. It's also because I went to college and met new people and got rid of some of the toxic people in my life, but I'd say I would attribute 75% of like how I am now to Tumblr. So yeah, this video is getting crazy long and I probably should stop it now. But um yeah, I as this year ends in a few hours, I'm going to be gone for 10 days. So I just want to say that I love each and every one of you, and anyone out there like who sees my blog, God, people see my blog and are like, "Oh my God, like you're so cool." Like I've gotten that before and I'm just like, "No, I'm a nerd who sits in the room doing nothing. Like I don't have a life besides this blog." And like I don't know, you guys are just all so amazing and wonderful and like seriously, like, if you are like, this person seems cool and has blue hair and I want to talk to them, come talk to me. Like, I promise you, like, I love musicals and Les Mis and I love talking to people and meeting new people, which, funnily, like, strangely enough, is just something I used to absolutely detest. I used to hate people. I had one friend, Jake, and I, who we would just be like, oh, we're such misanthropes. Like, I hate people so much, and like, I couldn't talk to people. I couldn't do anything. And now, just everything's different, and it's incredible. And yeah, I still have problems, and sometimes I relapse, and sometimes my anxiety gets so bad that I pull out all my hair and have to shave my head. But the fact that, I could cut my hair short and go by different pronouns and have people when I was having a bad night who would send me fan fiction or even freaking write me fan fiction, and the fact that I could be like, hey guys, I like this character a lot. I like Jolie a lot. Let's have a Jolie Appreciation Day. And it actually happened. Like, and the fact that I can rally together 80 people with one email being like, hey guys, like, this project is due in 24 hours. You better get me your videos. Like, oh man, frick, this is 8 minutes long. Oh god, I'm so sorry. No one's watching this anymore. No one. But yeah, I love you all, and you guys have made such a difference in my life, and I hope 2014 is as completely excellent. So, lots of kisses. Don't forget to be awesome, and good night.